Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to your favorite subject class, Social Studies. I know you must be really missing me. So here I am in front of you all, obviously, virtually, with the new video of chapter number 19, Local Self Government in Cities. And we'll be doing today concept number 2 of chapter 19. I hope you all are ready. So, without wasting a single second, let us start and revise concept first. So, it's revision time. So, children, you have to pay attention as the girl is paying attention because we have a lot to revise. All of us need some basic things such as drinking water, transport, schools, hospitals. These are called civic amenities or public utility services. As we have revised this concept in the Zoom class also, so you all must have learnt it till now. So, the another important fact in our country, the government provides these civic amenities to the people. The government works at three levels. How many levels? Three levels: center, state, and local. Now, in a city, the local self government provides basic needs to the people, while in a village, Gram Panchayat provides the same. Let's move further and talk about important points about municipal committee. Please pay attention. The local government which looks after a small city is known as municipal committee. I have told you you have to relate this word committee. Okay, you have to take out come, which is less, which means small. Now, it is also known as Nagarpalika or Nagar Nigam. Now, I have added one more point in this, which is a new point. That is, the head of a municipal committee is called the chairperson or president. Now, the third important fact, which we'll be discussing about municipal corporation. Now, the local government which looks after a city with population of more than 10 lakhs is known as municipal corporation. Children, in your online Zoom class, I have told you that you have to relate the word corporation with crore, and crore means more in number. So that's why it is municipal corporation. I hope you will be using these hints in future and you will not get confused in municipal committee and municipal corporation. Now, municipal corporation is also known as Mahanagar Palika or Mahanagar Nigam. I have told you that Maha means great, large, big. That's why it is Mahanagar Palika or Mahanagar Nigam. Now, the head is called a mayor who is assisted by deputy mayor, which we will be studying in the later slide. Now, this we have done. The Chennai Municipal Corporation is the oldest in India and second oldest in the world after London, which was set up in 1688. Okay, so don't forget. Now, let us move on to our next concept. In this PowerPoint presentation, we will learn about members of local self government. How do we elect them? How a municipality is formed, and also we will be talking about the composition of local self government, which means what are the designations of people who are there in the office of municipality. So, are you all ready? I am sure. Oh, I really miss this, McDonald's French fries. Okay, so after after this lockdown will open, we will head towards these fries. Okay. And till then, you can just cook them at home. Tell your mama to do that for you and enjoy. Now, so let's start and let us try to find answer of this question which is given in your slide, that how a municipality or local self government is formed. Okay, so you have to think as he is thinking. All right. So important points to be remembered about members of municipal corporation. The first point is the members are elected by the people who live in that city. The city is divided into many small units called wards. So, children, whether it is a big city or a small city, it doesn't matter. It is divided for the purpose of election into some small units which are known as wards. People who are 18 years of age and above, more than 18 years of age, cast their votes and elect the members. Now, one member is elected from each ward, and elections are held every 5 years. So, as you can see on the right hand side, these are the members of the local bodies. So, this is the gist which we will be studying about municipal corporation, about the members of municipal corporation or committee. Okay. Now, so how does this happen? How do we elect the members? Obviously, with the help of municipal elections. So, as you may see, this is a polling booth, and here this is municipal elections going on, and people come to vote over there. All right. So, let us discuss what do you mean by the term elections. An election is a formal group decision making process by which a population chooses an individual to hold public office. Okay? So, children, this is an extra fact which you don't have to learn for the exam, but I want you all to understand this term, because now you are big children, so you should actually know what are elections. Okay, so it usually takes place, I'm sorry, it usually takes place in democratic nations like our country, India. So as you may see, people vote during elections. Now, I hope you all know the meaning of a democratic nation. What do you mean by the word democracy? Now, the word democracy has its origins in the Greek language. So, Greek language earlier was an ancient language from which this word has come, democracy. It combines two shorter words, okay? Demos, which means whole citizen, and kratos, which means power or rule. So, what do you mean by democratic nation? It means the country which holds a political system. Okay, unlike king's rule. So, children, this particular fact is also an extra fact which I have added in this slide so that you should know how our country works, and also India is a democratic country. Now, so now let us discuss the whole procedure of how a local self-government is formed. Oh, and the Batman is here to support us. He says, I see. Okay, now, so the people of a towns or city elect the members of their municipal committee or municipal corporation for 5 years, like we have earlier also done it. Okay, so this particular man is actually telling you to vote for him, and here the municipal elections, as you may see in the picture. Now, children, you have to understand, I would like to ask you that for how many years, the particular party rules over in our country? I didn't hear that. Come on, speak with me again. So it's five. you should understand that elections are held after every 5 years in our country. So, for that, you have to understand that one party wins and it rules for another 5 years. Is it clear? All right, don't forget this. Now, for the purpose of elections, a town or city is divided into many small units called wards. So, this I have already discussed with you. The people of each ward elect one member of the municipal council. So, as you may see, the police officer, the police officer is sitting over there, and the people are electing, okay, the members of the municipal council. Okay, so now the members are chosen among the residents of the town or a city. So you have to understand, dear children, that the members are chosen amongst the residents only. All right. So for that, you should know who is a resident. And our next slide obviously will answer this. But before that, I would like to ask you this. So, does that mean everyone who is living in the city or town can cast vote in the election? Do you think that everybody can vote? The answer is no. But why? Wait, I will tell you. Okay, Spider Man, I know that you are correct, but let me explain it to my children. So, children, you have to understand that not everybody can vote in the elections, okay? Only people who are 18 years of age or above and are resident of that town or city where the election is happening, okay, can cast their votes in the municipal elections. I repeat, only people who are 18 years of age or above and are resident of the town or city can cast their votes in the municipal elections. Okay, let's move further. Now, I would like to tell you now what who is a resident. Okay, so who is a resident? A resident is a person who lives somewhere, any village, town, or city, permanently or on a long term basis. Is it clear, children? So, you have to understand that, yeah. So, you have to get this. And like in the picture also, this cartoon is saying that I don't belong here, but I belong here. Just, I used to live here. So all these are the resident of this place. Now, so, children, it is your moral duty to tell your parents or grandparents or siblings who are 18 years of age or above to cast vote in the elections. So, just see these images. Okay. So, now after this, I will be telling you the whole procedure of how people vote. So, you all are the responsible citizens of our country, isn't it? So, children, please motivate everybody to vote. Okay? Will you do that for me? Do you know why? Because as every vote counts, it is really important to vote. Every voice matters. Okay? And sometimes, like this particular cartoon is saying, sometimes change can be good. And people who make this country who we are. Is it clear, children? So, you have to understand now the voting procedure. And for this, I mean to vote in the elections of our country, every citizen should have a voter identity card. Okay? Else they will not be allowed. So, children, you have to understand that your parents and grandparents or elder siblings who are 18 or above need a voter ID card to vote in the municipal elections. Okay. So these are the real images of India's polling booth, election officers, wards, and people who are voting in this elections. Now, and then after the voting, you must have seen all your near and dear ones who post selfies like these cartoons are saying, I voted, I voted, I voted. Oh, so this is the naughty one who has not voted. Oh my god. So, children, according to me, the one who doesn't vote cannot even question the government for the basic necessities of his or her rights. Do you know why? Because she did not perform the most important duty, that is, to vote. So, children, we have to become responsible citizens. Now, you will ask, ma'am, that ma'am, we cannot vote. So, how can we become the responsible citizens of our country? I have told you earlier that please leave a mark. Okay? And how you can do that? By motivating everybody to vote in the municipal elections. Now, please see all this. So, children, you have to understand that when these responsible citizens of our country vote in the municipal elections, there is a voting mark with blue ink on our finger. By seeing this, any one of you, my dear children, can tell who has voted in the election and who hasn't. So, as you may see, my favorite actor, Shah Rukh Khan, is showing his voting mark after he votes in Maharashtra Municipal Corporation. So, now what's next? After voting for their favorite party, they wait for the election's result. Now, children, you have to understand that everyone is excited to hear the result as to which party will win the elections. Imagine that this is just like a cricket, football, or badminton match or any other sport which you play. Okay? So you practice, you put in your hard work, and then you play for your team. And then you wait for that victorious moment. Same happens with the candidates of a particular party who stands in the municipal elections. Okay? So, the party which wins announces the elected members. Okay? And those elected members are known as municipal councillors. Okay? What are they known as? As you may see in the pictures, all of these are the winning party members and they are known as municipal councillors. Okay. Now, after discussing how the members of a municipality are elected, we will now discuss the next topic, which is composition of the members. But hey, why the president is dancing here and mayor is giving a speech? Mm, I think the upcoming slides will tell this. Okay, I got it that you are the boss. Let's see. So, children, this is another important fact. The head of the municipal committee is called the chairperson or president. I repeat, committee, less, small city. Okay, the local self government which operates in small city. Okay, the head of the municipal committee is called the chairperson or president. He or she is elected by the councillors. As you may see in the picture, one of the chairperson or you can call president also is giving the speech. All right, so another very important fact, the head of a municipal corporation is called the mayor. Okay, he's called the mayor. Now he or she is assisted by the deputy mayor. Now as you may see on the right hand side, these are the mayor and the deputy mayors, and on the left hand side there is a board of meeting going on. All right, so let's move further And let's revise the important points about the composition of a municipal committee or corporation. Now, the elected members are called municipal councillors. Next point, the head of a municipal committee is called the chairperson or the president. Next, the head of a municipal corporation is called a mayor. Okay? Now, the mayor is assisted by a deputy mayor. These 4 points are the important points of the composition, about the composition. Okay? You have to learn them. Now it's exercise time, children. So you are excited? Let's do this thing. Yes. Okay, children. So you have to do this particular exercise. So grab your notebooks to complete the work. And these are fill-ups, and you have to do them in your SST notebooks, which has 6 parts. Okay? But do not write the questions, only write the answers. And just after you finish with today's online Zoom class, and of course the English test, okay? Then only just grab your SST notebooks. Don't sit just now, all right? So, all the best for your English test. Score well. So, as you may see, there are 6 parts. And so, children, today I am giving you a very important task. Along with this fill in the blanks, you have to tackle a HOTS question. Okay? Today we will be tackling a HOTS question which is given in your SST book also. Okay, children, I know you all must be wondering why ma'am has given the HOTS question. Dear children, I am pretty much sure that you would be able to find the answer of this HOTS question. Okay? Please watch the video again to write the answer. Okay? But hey, don't worry. If you will not be able to do that, please do tell me, because then I will discuss this particular answer in my next video. Okay? So let us put on our thinking caps, shall we? Okay. So the question is, Harjeet is a 19-year-old boy from Amritsar. His friend Salvan, who lives in Mumbai. Okay, Salvan is 17 years old. So there are two boys, Harjeet, who is 19 years old, and Salvan, who is 17 years old. So Harjeet is going to meet Salvan. Okay, and Harjeet lives in Amritsar, Salvan lives in Mumbai. So the question says that can Harjeet and Salvan vote in the municipal elections? Obviously, we are talking about Mumbai's municipal elections over here. Harjeet is going to meet Salvan in Mumbai. All right. And Harjeet is from Amritsar. He is 19 years old. And Salvan is in Mumbai and he is 17 years old. So please think, put your thinking caps on and just give me this answer, that can Harjeet and Silvan vote in the municipal elections or not? Why or why not? Give reasons in support of your answer. All the best, children. So it is time to say goodbye. Thank you. Okay, see you all really soon. That is on Friday only. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye.